You're sweet.
I'm a disappointment.
No, you're not. Well, okay, let's be honest, you kind of are.
The Book of Grace from playwright Susan Laurie Parks returns to the stage, now in production at the Steppenwolf. The gripping family drama takes on politics both inside and outside the home. Here to tell us all about it is British award-winning theater, television, and film actress Zainab Jah, who plays Grace, Our Lady Jah, as she uses as her social media handle. Thanks for coming. And I heard I can call you Z.
You can call me Z.
Okay, I'll call you Z.
Yeah.
First of all, tell us about the Book of Grace.
The Book of Grace is written by Pulitzer Prize-winning, wonderful, amazing writer Susan Laurie Parks, and it's about a family who reconnect after many years. The son is coming, the prodigal son is, you would say, is coming back home after being away for many years and reconnecting with his father, who's a Border Patrol officer, and Grace, who is his wife and the son's stepmother.
And they have different politics, the son and the dad. And it kind of comes a little clashing down, doesn't it?
Yes, there's a bit of they butt heads, to say the least, and there's a clash of ideas and what family means and what community means. So yeah, they do. And Grace basically is the person in between, and her job is to try and bring these two disparate parties together to have a family unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're the matriarch. There is an actual Book of Grace, right?
Yeah, there's an actual Book of Grace. She's secretly writing a book called The Book of Grace, and it's basically her her observations of the world, and she is collecting evidence of good things in the world because she feels the world needs all of these because we're bombarded with such bad news on such a relentless at a relentless pace, on a relentless, every day. And she just thought, what about the opposite? Where can I look and find evidence of good in the world that's not necessarily, more bad news, but, say, it snowed today in the middle of summer. That was a miracle. That's fantastic. Don't you think that's amazing?
So finding the good out of the bad.
Finding the good out of the bad, absolutely.
Now, the Chicago Tribune calls your performance, all of your performances, blistering, just powerful. And how does that make you feel to hear that?
That's the only thing I've read, because I usually do not read reviews at all. But I saw that one. It said blistering. I said, oh, I like that. It does kind of feel blistering on that stage.
Yes.
I mean, I'm on stage with some amazing beast of actors. I mean, Namir Smallwood and Brian Marabols are just amazing. I just feel, just hold on tight and don't let go. Just keep the ball in the air, because these guys are masters, powerful actors.
Well, you're pretty amazing yourself.
Thank you.
You've won several awards, British awards. What's it like being in America?
Well, I've been here so long. I actually started my acting career
in America.
Wow,
okay.
Before that, I was a dancer, modern dancer in England.
Of course you were.
And it's when I moved to America and I thought, wow, they don't really give health insurance to their dancers here. Maybe I go and do something else where I'm still in the arts, but I'm not going to break my neck and then be in a wheelchair and I don't have health insurance. So acting was the lesser of the two evils, and I actually found it much more challenging, and I really enjoyed it. And so my acting career started here in America. I just basically learned from being on stage with amazing actors that I've had the privilege of working with.
A lot of people laud British actors and actresses, saying they're the best, they're the best. Do you see a difference between them and American actors and actresses?
I really don't. I think they have equally as good, matchably good training here as they do in England, because I don't have acting training. My acting training, I don't have the traditional British acting training. I have modern dance and ballet training.
Gotcha.
My acting training is actually from the American stage, sharing the stage with American actors.
Gotcha.
I have learned from American actors. That's where my training came from. The Danai Guriras and the Namir Smallwoods and these amazing actors I've shared the stage with, Pascal Armand, Lupita Nyong'o. These people have gone to really good schools. My acting training has been the American stage. Classical Theatre of Harlem is where I started.
Wow. Now, you've done a little bit of everything. You've done television, you've done movies, you've done stage. What's your favorite?
Oh, gosh, I like them all equally. I mean, I like the immediacy of stage.
Right.
Because there's the immediate feedback from the audience, from the people. You can hear gasps and intakes of breaths or giggles and all that, whereas with film and TV, it's not really your medium. It's
Yeah.
the director's medium and the writer's medium. So you could think you've just put your guts on the stage and
Like,
on the screen, and then they
take
go
another
and
take.
edit.
Yeah.
They go and edit,
It's
and
on the
they put
floor.
the thing that you thought that wasn't the best performance, but I guess you would know. So yeah. I like them both equally for different reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you going to go back and do anything in England after this, or you're staying here?
I live here now. I've
Yeah.
lived here for many years. I'm a New Yorker.
Oh, what do you think
I-
about Chicago?
You know what I love about Chicago? It's like a clean New York.
That's what I always
It's like
say.
a clean New York. I love walking around the streets where I can actually text, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to step on poop. Whereas in New York, if you take your eyes off the road for 1 second, you are up to
Yeah.
your neck
Oh.
in trash.
Oh.
So I love how clean
Yes.
Chicago
Well,
is.
thank you for
I haven't
that.
had time to explore the rest of the
Yes.
city, but I love how clean it is.
Well, hopefully Steppenwolf will let you do that. What do you think about Steppenwolf? It's a pretty big deal, isn't
It's
it?
It was a bucket list item that I've been lucky enough to say I did it
Oh,
because
good.
I've always wanted to work at Steppenwolf, and it's been right there at the top, and so I feel like, yay, one down. Who else? Who else? Who else? But I feel really, really honored to be here. It's
And
such
we're-
a privilege.
Well, we're honored to have you here, and I
Thank
can't wait
you.
How long are you going to be here? How long is the play?
We close on the 18th, and I've been here since February, so it's the longest I've been away for a while. That's not a movie shoot.
Yes.
And so it's been great. I haven't seen much of Chicago.
Well, you better let them give you some time to see it. And now
They
that
do
it's-
give me time off, but it's cold.
Well, it's going to
Your
warm up soon.
this city's been cold,
I
man.
know, I'm sorry. It's Chicago. That's the problem with Chicago.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Great
you
to
for
meet
having
you.
me.
As she said, the Book of Grace is on stage now through May 18th at Chicago's legendary Steppenwolf Theater. For more, visit steppenwolf.org.